What is up, guys? Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Dark Souls. So as you can see, I'm back in Blight Town, and I have removed my curse. Yay me! I also went and got the rusted ring as well while off camera, which did take me a bit of time to get to, because obviously I had to traverse all the way out of here and all the way back to the Undead Asylum. And getting back there was a nice easy job to do because I didn't rest at any bonfire. I just killed myself and transported straight back here. Not something I would normally do, I might add, since I'm not exactly a fan of Blight Town, and it's usually the one thing I tend to avoid doing. I tend to run as far away from Blight Town as I normally can. Anyway, so first things first, let's just go ahead here and burn off a few humanities, because we're going to go ahead now and kindle our bonfire. And we're now going to be clearing out all of the items in Blight Town, well, bottom section of Blight Town I should say. We've already done the top section. And of course we'll be dealing with Quaylog, the boss that's down here. And then of course after that we'll work our way out. So for now what we're going to do is we should be able to get away with taking this off. We're going to put the rusted iron ring on because it will actually help us traverse this area a bit better. Let me just get rid of this guy. So now obviously this pull is poison, but don't worry, the poison won't kill you that quickly. But let me just show you the difference between having been bombarded. Hang on. Oh, that's annoying. Come here. Oh, I've been poisoned now. Oh well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Let me just show you the difference between not having it on and having it on. So this is trying to get through with it on. Off, sorry. Now let me put the rusted ring on. There we go. See, we're moving a lot better now. And these bugs are really getting on my nerves. Right, so we'll start by clearing out this side first, I think. I have got Purple Moss Clump to clear the poison if I really need to, but I'm not really too fussed right now. See, the big bugs really don't bother me, it's the little pain in the butts that do it for me. Right, so we make our way over this way towards where we went through to get to the Dragon Shrine area, which we are going to be going back there later, just not yet. And those slug things that we've just killed, they are good for farming, I believe it's the green Titanite shards. So if you're needing the green Titanite shards, they're the ones that you want. Some of these bugs are really awful. Let's see what we've got around here. Another slug. There's going to be quite a few more slugs around the corner here as well that we're going to need to deal with. So I suggest a simple block with the shield, get round behind him and then attack back. Oh, he says they're good for farming, but yeah, we're not dropping a single one right now. Although having said that, my item discovery is really low right now, so That possibly could be why. Go, it's that one. Okay. I believe that's everything for this little area here, so we'll go ahead and make our way back through now. Oh, here we go. One of them dropped a green. Well, flipping hell, 5 green shards. That answers that then. So yeah, if you want green shards, farm them from these guys. Obviously, you might want to get your item discovery up, because obviously at the moment mine's ridiculously low. But yeah, that should give you a rough idea of what to expect. So if we just work our way around the edges here, because there's a few more items to be had along the way. Whoops. That was my fault, wasn't close enough to it when I swung. Lesson learned. Let's see here. So we should have some, well, what I can only describe as ogres with very big boulders. Kind of like the ones we fought topside. And obviously, well, yeah, pretty obviously they're going to hit a lot harder. So we do need to be aware of that. And there's the Pyromancy Poison Mist. Now what Poison Mist does, will dish out a, I believe it's a Poison Mist cloud. Or is it the one that does the cure? Hang on, let me just, get off! Stupid bug. Let me just, oops, wrong one again. There we go. So, here we go. Become an egg-bearing undead who serves a deformed young girl who speaks an unintelligible tongue. But I believe it does dish out poison though as well. I believe. Just get rid of that. Might have to quickly pop back to the bonfire in a second and just... In fact, actually, I think we will head towards the bonfire a second just so we can get our flasks back. Obviously, we will clear out that section in a moment. Oh, and because we're human right now, at this point we get invaded by Dark Spirit Man-Eater Mildred, who is... there she is. Oh no, she's disappeared again. Where's she gone? There she is. She's actually really easy to take care of as well, especially with the Black Knight sword. There we go. Right. Ooh, just been peppered from behind. I've lost my bearings. Oh, there's the bonfire. It's right there in front of me. I'm going completely and utterly blind. What the hell's wrong with me? Oh, there's a summon sign there. Someone obviously wants to try and help. But we're not going to be worrying too much about help. Because I don't really want to be putting other players on my channel without their permission, if I'm honest. Just going to wait for this poison to go down a second, so I want to try and limit the amount of flasks I'm using now. Well, I suppose I could always go back to the bonfire anyway. And now that I've been poisoned, I might as well roll with it. So I've got another proud Night Soul just there. And if we work our way around the edges over here, going to put my shields up for a second because there he is. I knew he was there somewhere. There's another one here as well. Just get rid of him. Great club. We'll go ahead and pick these up, but I'm pretty sure they're just dung highs. So those ones over there we'll deal with in a minute because that's where the boss is over there. So we're going to deal with that little section last. In fact, I think we could start looking at heading over there, but we'll just go reset the bonfire a second so we can get our flasks back. Now, there will be a pyromancy that will appear down here as well, but we have to fulfill certain requirements for her to appear, and I think defeating Quaylog is one of them. Also, later on, once you've been to one of the other areas, there will be a merchant that will be stood roughly about here. Just to point that one out as well. Right, this is where we really want to keep that poison under control now, if we can. Sugar. No, don't roll that way. Tell you what, I'm just going to snap that to my toolbar, I think. I just want to keep the poison down because I don't want to be using up too many flasks ideally, because we're about to go into for the boss in a moment, so I want to be ready for that. Whoa! Talk about being taken by surprise. Come here. Oh! Well, it wouldn't be Blight Town with at least one death now, would it, folks? I didn't expect to get out of here alive, if I'm honest. I expected to die at least once or twice trying to traverse it. Because I know full well what this place is like. It's an absolute nightmare in the making, it really is. So I believe it's either on this rock here or in front of that one there where we were, is where the Pyromancy will be. Oh, this is getting annoying. I've got a blooming bug coming after me and I can't seem to... There we go. Let's see if I can't kite him over. Perhaps if we can divide them up a little bit. Already poisoned anyway at this point. I was about to say, Fatso, you're going to have to come over and get us, because we're not coming to you. I'm not risking getting hit in the back by your little buddy over there. There we go. These bugs really do get on my nerves. be taking those back if you don't mind. And you can get lost in all. Right, so yeah, so the Pyromancy will be roughly around here. Obviously, as you can see, she's not here yet because we've not fulfilled the requirements. Right, let's go ahead and see if we can't get rid of this guy. Get rid of that poison first before I try and heal, otherwise I'm just going to be healing against the poison. That's just not going to work. Right, so boss time, and then we can look at traversing our way out of here, although there are a few things we want to do before traversing our way out of here. Word of caution, you can kill these things, but I wouldn't advise it because they do split into loads of little slugs and they will rip your health to pieces very quickly. So while we're watching the cutscene, a few things to note about this boss is, first of all, obviously her name is Quaylog, and she uses a lot of fire type moves. She's got an AoE move that does explode outwards, and it can do horrific damage, so I do advise being careful of that. I will try and show you guys what to look for when she goes to do it. She can also spill fire as well, and she can also jump around quite a bit as well. Ooh. Excuse me. Right, oh, and she's also got her sword that she swings as well. So the way I find easiest to beat her is to try and stay either to the sides or at the back of her. I don't know if she's going to get the chance to get off her AoE attack right now, because I'm ripping through her health pretty quick. So that's when she stomps her feet like that, that's usually when she's about to use the AoE, though sometimes she can do it and lure you into a false sense of security, making you think she's going to do it. But I would strongly advise that if she does stomp her feet, just back up anyway, just to play it safe. She will also try to hide near her lava quite a bit to try and make it harder for you to hit her as well, because she's nice like that. There we go. That takes care of Quaylog. And we get the soul of Quaylog, which, if you're going for the trophy, you're going to want to hang on to that for the boss weapon that you can get with it. If you're not too fussed about the trophies, then by all means go ahead and spend it. You know, use it for the souls. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and make our way through here. And like I said, there's a few things we want to do before we head out of Blight Town. First of all being pulling this bell. And with that bell now rung, Zen's Fortress will now be accessible. Okay, so there's one more thing we want to do before we head back up. We'll just carry on down these stairs now. These stairs lead to the Demon Ruins, but we're not actually going to be traversing the Demon Ruins just yet, because we're nowhere near ready. What we're actually going to be doing is just coming across to here. And if we just swipe at this wall, you'll see that there's a hidden passageway. Now we're going to have to talk to this. And for now we're going to say yes. And the reason we went with yes is because we need him to move out of our way to get to the bonfire that's behind him. And we're going to go ahead and rest at it. And that will add it to our list. And the reason we just rested at that bonfire is because later on we're going to have the ability to warp from one bonfire to another, but only certain bonfires can be warped to, and that is one of them. And by having access to that one, it's going to allow us to bypass something that is incredibly annoying, which I'm going to be showing you very shortly. And believe me, if you can avoid having to deal with what we're about to deal with after this, then I would strongly advise that you do so, because the contraption that we're going to be dealing with very shortly is incredibly annoying, and it has cost a lot of souls for me and my friends in the past. It's also caused a lot of gamers rage. It's just very, very annoying in general. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly now go back to the bonfire that we rested at beforehand, which is the one that we kindled down here. And then from there I will go ahead and show you how to get out of here, and also at the same time show you what I mean by annoying and trying to avoid it in the future. It just gives us a safer way of getting in and out of here. So I do advise that if you don't want any, if you want all the items down here, you follow my video and collect them all now rather than later, so that you don't have to worry too much about getting up and down. So I'll just rest at this bonfire a second. It's just in case I die, because there is a good chance that I very well may fall off of this blooming thing. Okay, so this is how we get out of here. We're going to start making our way up these ladders. Now, this is the contraption I was speaking of. This is the thing that you want to avoid in the future, because it's such an annoying lift. It is the destroyer of souls here in what I like to call Hell's Playground. Now, this time I've actually managed to traverse it properly, but quite a few times you'll find that you'll fall off that thing and die. It's an absolute nightmare, it really is, it's horrible. Ironic that I should manage to do it successfully on camera for the first time. But that is why we grabbed that bonfire down below, so that we could avoid having to deal with that again. It just makes things a little bit easier. Okay, so just trying to get my bearings a little bit here. Oh yeah, we want to clear that first, don't we? So what we're going to do is we need to make our way up to the next level. We are going to come back down one level in a minute. First, we have a few little problems to deal with. We have more of these toxic users, and I think there's about 5 or 6 of them down here, which is why I said you want to get your blooming purple moss clump. As you can see, I've now been cursed. Go. I do expect to get toxic again in a minute. I mean, I'm going to try and avoid it, but that's why I've got the purple blooming moss clump at the ready, just in case I fail. Yeah, I've been hit again. I don't know how they can fire so fast, I really don't. I've just got one left to deal with. He's proving to be a pain in the bum to hit. I mean, once they die, they stay dead, luckily, so that is one good thing. Okay, I'm going to have to move myself to get a clear shot on him. Got him. There we go, he's down. So that should be it for the toxic users. Next we're going to go ahead here and just jump down the ladder. Now there's going to be some more of those red fiery doggy things down here, so again we need to be careful. That's those ones taken care of. There'll be a couple more on the, I guess on the right. Yeah, there they are. Oh, God, back up. They're not playing nice. I want to heal, but they're not letting me. Go. That's one down. There we go. And there is a reason for coming down here as well, folks. There's the Firekeeper Soul number 2, and I'll be showing you guys what to do with that very shortly. Oh, way up. Where did they come from? There's me not paying attention. Right, so... let's just... yeah. So we'll come back out of here. Now that we've cleared this lot out of the way and there's no more interference, because you see where we were going to traverse beforehand, if I tried to traverse that first, we'd have been bombarded by toxic darts, which obviously would have shredded us very quickly, so it made more sense to get that out of the way first. Oh yeah, there's an item just over this side as well. Now that we've got rid of him, we can get that. It's for a soul of a proud knight. So if we just make our way back through here, and then we'll go ahead and just drop back down one level, and then if we just come around here and just gently push through here. Now we need to be very gentle going across here because it's a very thin trunk and we don't want to fall off. And you're going to want to come across here if you're going for your trophies, for your spells, pyromancies and stuff like that. I can't remember which one of them it is that's over here. We're going to find out in just a moment, but I know there is definitely one of them over here. Oh, that's a sorcery set. I don't know why, I feel like that's going to be a mimic. Get lost. No, it's not a mimic. Sorcery of Remedy. So if you're trying to get your sorceries trophy, that would be one of the sorceries that you will need. Trying to remember whether there was anything up here worth grabbing. Don't think there really is there? What a pointless ladder. I don't know why they put that in, that's bizarre. Very bizarre. Unless there's something I'm missing. God, I'm stuck on a damn pot now. There we go. Well, okay. I can't see anything else up there. I don't recall there being anything else there, so we'll just go ahead and vamoose out of here. No! That was my fault. I tried to go too fast across the branch and down I plummeted. And wow, I have a lot of souls on me. I really should have spent them first. When will I ever learn? No matter, we can get them back in just a sec. So basically from here then we're just going to make our way out. It's pretty clean sailing from here. The toxic users will be dead, so we don't have to worry about getting shot up by them on the way out the door. There will be 3 ogres at the very top, but they are pretty easy to dispatch. Now the real question is, where has it dumped my souls? Is it going to be evil with the placement, or is it going to allow me to grab them nice and easy? Ooh, God, I almost stepped off too late and plummeted. I'm actually a bit surprised at myself. I normally fall off of that thing left, right and blimmin' centre, but not today. Of course it's put it all the way over the other side. Okay. We'll take this one step at a time. Gently does it. There we go. Now if I just turn my camera. Sugar! Got distracted by the bugs. Maybe I should have killed them before I came across the tree branch, then I could have just worked my way back across. I wasn't thinking very clearly on that one. Although I'm not 100% certain as to where those ones came from. I thought I killed them all, but this is what I meant by it being very painful trying to get out of here at points. I think this time round we can pretty much finish this. I just need to make sure that... Oh! I just need to make sure that I clear the bugs out properly before I try and traverse that tree trunk. I never did like that tree trunk. I always did find it to be horrible. So if we just make our way back up through here. That's where the bug came from. I've got to deal with Fire Breather first though, because he's probably the more deadlier out of them. Oh, for God's sake. Seriously! My God, stop it! Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Flipping Nora. Can't touch this, da-na-na-na, na-na, can't touch this, da-na-na-na, says the bug. Bloody Nora. I've never known a bug to dance circles around me like that. Jesus. Excuse my language. Oh. Anyway, all jokes aside, we are almost out of here now. This is the last little bit. The final ascend out of the Blight Town. So theoretically we should have got all the items from Blighttown now, except for this chest here, which we're going to go ahead and open now. And that is the key to the new Londo Ruins, and I will show you which door that goes to. I've already opened it with the master key, but I will still point it out anyway, just for guide purposes. Come on then, ugly features. Why would you do that? I don't know why my character just randomly decides, sod it, I'm gonna boot you in the arse instead of swinging with my sword. Oh, never mind, here he comes. There's me about to shoot him to try and get his attention, and we already have his attention. One more to go. Shit. Actually, we could just leave him and run away now at this point, because they can only come up through here to a certain point. After that, that's pretty much it. They can't go any further. So from here, we're going to go ahead and make our way down this way. I'm not quite sure how the hell I'm going to do this, because I don't think I have enough arrows. But I'll give it my best shot, I guess. I suppose I could use my poison arrows, actually, thinking about it. I was saving these for a later on area, but shame it's not poisonable. I mean, I could run in with my sword and take him with my sword as well, but also, depending on where we aim for as well will determine the damage a little bit as well. Although right now it doesn't seem to be making that much of a difference. Something tells me I'm not going to have enough arrows to finish this. I'll have to pop back to the merchant and get some more as well, because we're going to need them for later on, for an upcoming area. I'm not going to waste any more arrows at this point. Let me see if I can... Crap. Oh, come on, I didn't even get the chance to get up. What nonsense was that? I hate it when he starts pulling stunts like that. Oh, now we're back at the bottom of Blighttown again. It is possible to kill him at this point, and I have done it literally every single playthrough. I always do it at this point, but normally I have a lot more arrows because I normally just stand back and shoot, but I didn't really have enough arrows, so I thought, well, sod it, I'll try and take him out with my sword. Probably will try my luck again in a second. I wish my Black Knight sword was a little bit more level, but it's not, unfortunately. And there is a reason why I'm trying to take his ass out as well, because he's guarding a few items that are very useful. I'll try and run my way past the ogres, I think, instead of trying to fight them again. They are easy enough to dodge if you know what you're doing. How long have I been recording for, actually, thinking about it? Oof! 40 minutes. I had no idea it had taken me that long to get in and out of here. Goddamn bugs. So this episode's slightly longer than planned. I might split this up actually. If I'd realised it was going to be this long, I would have split it up. In fact, I think I will. I'll divide it down the middle, that's what I'll do. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I suppose it depends on how quickly I manage to kill this bleeding dragon. It might take me a few attempts, possibly, I'm not sure at this point. Shit! Get up, get up, get up! Oh, come on! I really wish he'd stop doing that, it's really annoying. Never known this dragon pull off so much bull crud. How long have I been recording for again? 42 minutes. Okay, what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to show you guys how to get back to Firelink from here. And then I'm going to end the episode there. And I'll go deal with ugly features off camera. I will settle the scores with him and I will bring him down. Or, actually, second thoughts, what I'll do is I'll just get out of here, end the episode, and then we'll deal with the dragon next episode. Why did it have to be such a long way to get out of here? Actually, I'll tell you what. Right, we are going to be starting the next episode from just outside of Blight Town, so I can show you guys how to get out. Well, back to Firelink. But what I'm going to do is I'll go kill the dragon off camera, just to save a bit of time. Because obviously, for some reason, the dragon's decided he doesn't want to play nice today. So, but basically, your best bet for taking him out, if you're not feeling confident at taking him with a sword, is just sit back and shoot. Just go and purchase a load of wooden arrows. I'd say about 200 arrows will do it. And then yeah, basically just sit back and shoot, basically, and you'll bring him down. As for me, I'm going to kill him with my sword because I don't have the arrows, and I know full damn well that I can beat him with a sword. It's just him being a bit of an ass. Okay, so I'm going to end the episode here. So if you like what you've seen, let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button. Be subscribed to the Dark Swordsman Gaming Guys channel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now, folks. Take care.